It is undeniable. 0.10 has to be the biggest Baldi's Basics Plus update ever. Undebatable. There's so much new with this one version. And I'm going to go over basically every change. So this is kind of like the all changes video for this version. It's just so huge that, like, I can't make it its own all changes video like I usually do. The first thing I actually want to do is show you a change I didn't even know was in the thing. I didn't even know that this part of Baldi's Basics was changed. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to wait for him to get angry. Give it a little bit. And then we're going to go into this blue locker. I want you to look at what happens, because it is very different now. Actually, well, he's not that far away. I want him to be closer. So he sees me. You know, he can see me. If I jump in here, I'm not really hiding from him. And even then, he can hear me. Oh, I don't like that. Beans, why do you have to be like this? We're going to hide in here. I'm just going to stay right here. I'm not going to leave. The reason why? You are about to find out. Give it like a second.
I know you're in there.
Then he gives you like a second to run. Yeah, that's something that was actually changed. Actually, here's another thing. There's no more big old boots. They're gone. It is now the Techno Boots, which will stop you from being pushed by anything, not just Gotta Sweep. And yes, this is an official change. Rest in peace to the big old boots. R.I.P. But yeah.
No running in the halls.
Also, as you can see in the bottom corner, there's a timer. That works for the gum, detention, I think, no, not events, but like stuff like that. There's a major change to how one of the characters works now. That being the test, so it's just, oh, well that's not exactly what I wanted to do, but let's just get straight to him. Actually, there are a few changes before we, hold on. As you can see, these pin cushions now work a little differently. It's a little bit hard to notice, but yes, these are different now. They can help identify, I think what it is like certain things, like doors. The gravity doors. You know, not the gravity doors, but the rotating doors. You know, the one where you press the button and it can rotate. Those ones are actually marked now. On top of that, as you can see in the corner, the font is different, and Diet B Soda, there's no longer the slash in between the B and the soda. So technically it is a new font. I don't think it is. I think it's just like a smaller lettering of Comic Sans, but that's something. Now, the reason why I haven't paused the recording again is because 4.2 is wildly different. And the one thing I want to preface, I think I've said this throughout like 3 videos I've done on this. Yes, I'm milking this cow so dry that the titties are going to turn brown. Well, no, they're going to start bleeding.
No way
but
you get lost now.
You need white TPs. You can only use these white TPs on maps. It is highly... it's not. I wouldn't recommend using them on anything else unless you can't get the map. If you can't get the map, then it's fine.
You're good.
This is another new thing. There are keys now. There are shaped keys and locks. So that's one thing. There are now student characters. They ask you for items and they will give you white TPs, sometimes keys, for answering the questions. Another thing is that the classrooms now have this green background to them. They now have the background. The little, I don't know what it's called. It's like what is it called, like plaster? Ooh, that was a bad idea. But yeah, there's that. There are more items and stuff, so I'm just hoping that we find them so I can show them off. Because there are, again, a lot of changes. Nothing in there.
No entering school faculty, only rooms in the halls.
That was a mistake. Go away.
15 seconds.
Got it.
Detention for you. You should know
I don't think that there's anything else really different on this. Oh, I want to show you what's inside of that thing, but I have to find the key first. So, you know, gotta do that.
I am coming, ready.
You have to find... There are several keys that you can find. There's a star one, a heart one, square, circle, yada yada. I don't remember if they exclusively spawn in classrooms, but I like, I don't know if they're like a classroom or faculty exclusive item, but I'm almost positive I've seen them more in faculty rooms. Because obviously, you know, we're not finding them so far. I promise there are other changes. Actually, I'm gonna pause this, and when we get to the key, I will show it off. Literally, the first room I entered after pausing the video has 2 new items. This, you want to give to the kids. This is the star key that we've been looking for. So I need to find the child. I need to go grab the children. I need to grab them hard, grab them rough, and quickly. And I need to give him his toy. I can lure him in with the toy. That's good. A little nervous that I'm not actually able to.
Congratulations!
Again,
You found all 7 notebooks.
I kinda wanna. Oh god.
Find a way out before I catch
Where's the
you.
stupid child? Also, the gravity vent pauses time.
Whoa!
Wait.
Gravity is going
You smell and
crazy.
you're stinky. I couldn't find the child. I just couldn't find the child. But it's fine. And the reason why I'm not pausing it again is because, you guessed it, every single floor from now on basically has like 8 changes. And we're looking for a specific character now. The test. There's a reason why we're looking for the test.
I love field trips.
Oh, there's
Consider
a...
your map filled. Wow, that was so much fun. I brought some items back for ya.
Techno boots. All Baldi's techno boots have wheels on the bottom that will cancel out any outside forces, so you won't get pushed around so much. No plugs required is the description of the item.
Say hi to Baldi for me.
I really don't need any other items. I'll just take the banana peel. I don't know. So, we need to find the test,
What fun!
and hope he spawns on this floor. And secondly, I just kind of... Oh, there's another key. And here's another one. Lost playing cards. Like I said, there's a lot of these lost items, and they all have the exact same purpose. They can't be used for anything else. And I doubt that that will change. Okay. So, what I'm trying to do right now is I want to find literally any of the children. Or the door. I didn't really show who was in them. I mean, you still saw it, but, like, you didn't really see it. So it'd be super fucking nice if the test was on this floor. Really cool.
You just reminding you to be.
Oh, also, she doesn't stop you now.
Minutes.
You can move when
Check
she talks.
Your map to see where
Which
my
means
class
that
is.
Baldi also doesn't stop. So be prepared for that. 0 equals 0. Once again, I'm probably going to pause the video until I can find either the children or something else. One more thing I want to mention. These look different now. They have like a cool shading on them. They, oh, there's the child. He is currently on the ceiling. I've just never seen that personally. What do you want? That's what happens. They get happy, they give you ATPs, and then they disappear. Yep, thank you. I want to leave now. Okay. So, once again, I will notify you when next change. This isn't really something new. I've never seen this come upside down like this before. I just thought that was kind of interesting. Anyways, let's get out of here. Oh, yeah, and also gravity stops everything. It just kind of causes all sound, everything to stop. So, that's something. One more thing I want to point out. Elevator generation has to be different. Why? Because this is normal. You know, that's normal. And this is kind of normal. It's a little weird, but it's not too different. This, though, this is not normal. Usually, what happens is elevators will spawn on, like, the edges. They will spawn on the edge of walls, like here. This is, like, the edge. Sometimes now, what can happen is they spawn a little bit closer to the middle, or a little bit on a corner, or a side, or something. I've seen it in the other videos. But yeah, that's just something personal I want to point out. I also want to just let this run, trust me. If you have not seen any of my other videos on this, just watch this. Watch this in full and be amazed.
I see you, friend. Will you marry me?
Okay, well, Jack's gonna get showed off there. But... hold on. There's a new mechanic with the test. That's what I want to find. So, give me a little bit. Okay, so I don't want to make this a 19-minute video, so I'm gonna use someone else's footage. Not this fucker, though. Fuck you. Fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. I'm gonna probably try to find out if the test is in any of these videos, because he actually has a very new mechanic. So give me some time. Thank you to Shabble Dabble. Oh, I didn't notice this. His description's different. A strange result of a quantum-tastic test. Observing this thing will affect time in strange ways. Don't stare too much, though. So I'm going to assume that he is shown off. That would be super cool. An epic gamer sauce of you, because I don't want to... Actually, what if I just... I have a very easier way of doing this, so I'm going to be back in like 1 minute. As it turns out, the test doesn't spawn here. Just gotta go a little bit further, and then we're going to do a 2-in-1.
I'm so sorry. No running in the halls.
Fuck you. We're not done. No. You would think that after 4-3 we go to yay. That's because you've been taught the wrong way. We're not going to yay. We're going to pit. We're going to skip the pit. And after the pit, F4. And the music dies temporarily. Not just that, there's an F5 too. Look at how different this is. Look at it. And if you're curious, if I'm correct, the test should actually spawn on this floor. I could be wrong. Kinda wish I had a map, to be honest. But, yeah. The test should be able to spawn... Oh, the conveyor belts are back, that too. Now you physically can't run across them if you aren't going the right way. So there's something there. Right now, there's this thing, which will take you to different places. Found him.
Just reminding you.
No, he disappeared! God damn it!
Minutes. Check
He was right there! Fuck! Well, you saw him, so we know he's here. But we actually need to, like, find him, and not immediately run into him. Which is weird. Why did he just disappear like that? He didn't do anything like that. He just kind of evaporated. That's very different from the test I know. Where the fuck is he? No, okay, that's not great. Well, I'm gonna wait until I find him again, so give me some time. Found him. Sorry, found him. Look. Look at his head. Everything seems to be slower now. Which makes everything move faster temporarily. So yeah, there's that. Another thing, I'm gonna leave the game now. I'm just gonna leave. There are now new variants of floors, like this guy mentioned. For floors 4 and 5, there is the beaker variation and the lab variation. Now, the lab variation is what there's the lab variation here. The beaker one is, did it show? It's right here. It's with bricks and stuff. There's a lot of new variation. There's again, these two floors are very, very different. I wouldn't be surprised if something like that happens to other floors, and I wouldn't be surprised if the bus trip doesn't become a 4-2 exclusive. Like, I'm sorry, a 4-3 exclusive. Because that'd just be a little weird if it was. Like, maybe a 4... Oh, it could be every three floors. Ends on 4-9. That's something. Anyways. Yeah, this is the beaker... Oh, sorry, the breaker variation for either of these floors is fucking insane. It is a nightmare to beat. This is hard. I wasn't able to do it. Now, as you can see, I mentioned this. The power breaker is on these floors. It's basically like a new event kind of thing where, like, there's a bunch of, it's hard to explain, but basically you have to power every single, like, math machine, not all of them, but some, with the levers, and you have to pull them up. But if you pull too many up, then it will, you know, obviously overload, and then you have to turn on the breakers. I think that's what these levers are. The conveyor belts are now back. Techno boots have completely replaced big old boots. That's the new name now. The timer, I mentioned that. There's new rooms. Obviously, the chest has been reworked. I showed you this one. There are fire alarms. These are the breaker rooms. Again, that's pretty obvious. Again, obvious. I told you about the push pins. I told you about the gravity chaos. I told you about Mrs. Pomp. Did not tell you this. Playtime now tracks Baldi when the player fails her jump rope minigame. There is a reason why this title is the way it is. This is huge. It's not huge here, to be fair. This just released, like, I think 14 hours ago. And I'm not lying about that. It's been, like, maybe about 14, 16-ish hours. It's not even been a full day. But this is a huge game update. This completely changes several things, including obviously the test. I'm curious if his article's different. This is how I'm gonna end the video. I just want to see. Obviously, they haven't fixed any of this. Okay, that's kind of funny. But yeah, obviously they haven't fixed a lot of these things. So, yeah. Wait, was this changed? What? Okay, whatever. Sorry for kind of stalling there. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. That is basically every change in this new version. There could be more. I doubt it, but, like, I don't know. We'll see in time. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And see you next time. Bye.